Here on our New Year's Eve program, we are so thrilled to go all the way to Chicagoland to bring back one of our favorite people in the universe. She is VICKI QUADE, the co-creator of Late Nite Catechism, which, by the way, she now owns the trademark for, which means that when you... Oh, can you explain what it means to you and for your brand?
Oh, sure. My company is Nuns for Fun Entertainment. First of all, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too. Of course. Happy New Year to you,
Happy
Vicky. We
New
love
Year
you.
to you. Exactly. Yes, this coming year, actually, what I'm going to be doing is promoting my new Nuns for Fun Late Night Catechism series. Way back in 2019, my company under Nuns for Fun acquired the trademark to Late Night Catechism. And because of that, I'm now, you say, well, that was 6 years ago. Well, COVID hit, and I wasn't thinking about rebranding my shows. I was only thinking about surviving the COVID. And now that I am survived and my trademark has been reaffirmed by the government, my trademark lawyer said it's time for you to rebrand everything. So I had all my logos redesigned, and they look great. And it's going to help promoting the shows that I have, so that people are like, oh yeah, that she wrote that show, Late Night Catechism, and now she's got all these other shows.
Such as? Remind
Oh,
us.
I've got Bible bingo. I have a whole bingo series: Christmas bingo, Easter bunny bingo, Holy Ghost bingo, this year I was doing a show here in the Chicago area, and they said, "Oh, we want you to come back in February. We've got some time available. What do you got?" And I said, "Well, it's Valentine, so let's do." And I just said, "Let's do Be My Valentine bingo," and they're like, "Love it." So my designer did a logo for that, and we'll do the world premiere here in the Chicago area, and then be promoting that available for the rest of the country.
And you also have the Divine Stand-Up Comedy Show. But are you always a nun in all these, or just a Catholic
No,
person? Oh no, you're not. You're not.
no, I'm usually not a nun. I have a new stand-up show that's called An Evening of Divine Comedy, where it's just me, VICKI QUADE, doing stand-up, interactive stand-up about religion and growing up Catholic and my life and trying to get people to laugh and enjoy their experiences and their memories. And that's just me. The bingo shows and my game shows, Are You Smarter Than Your Eighth Grade Nun? And I have a sports version and a movie version of that. They have my character, Mrs. Mary Margaret O'Brien. So she's a former nun who heads the fundraising department at the local church, diocese, archdiocese, wherever I'm at. And that's a lot of fun. And people, the thing is, people don't need the nun character. They want the religious humor, because a lot of people, frankly, they don't remember what it was like to have nuns. They understand who the nun is and the power and the discipline that the nuns did and the teaching and all of that. But a lot of people now, they don't actually know any nuns. But they
Not
like
one, none. Yes. Okay.
that's right. But they like the religious humor, so that works in my favor.
Let me ask you. I probably didn't even ask you this since we first really met years ago when you were on the show. How religious are you in regular life? Do you go to church? Do you do midnight mass or some kind of mass on Christmas? Or is it just more, culturally Catholic the way I'm culturally Jewish?
Well, I'm definitely culturally Catholic. I like going to services when I can, but a lot of times I'm working on the weekend. So if I'm working and I'm doing a matinee, it's kind of hard to go to church on Sunday, or if I'm doing a Saturday night show, so for me, it's really more of being Catholic as much as I can participate in the services. If not, then I'm just culturally Catholic.
And speaking of getting culture and gaining experience and wisdom, one thing that we do like to ask you is because you do love to travel, and sometimes you travel internationally. This past year, it was more work-related and domestic. But what was the best, most fun trip you had traveling outside of Chicago?
Oh my goodness. Um, they're, they are almost, I mean, it sounds like a cliche, but they're all great. I was in Galveston, which was really nice. I did a show down in Galveston. I've done a lot of Midwest shows. I've gone to, I went up from Chicago to Kenosha, over to Monroe, Wisconsin, and I was in Monroe when the No Kings march happened. And I felt bad that I had gone from Chicago, major city, right? It was going to be a huge outpouring here to Kenosha, and I was going to miss the No Kings. And I get into Monroe, and it's a small town, and they had hundreds of people show up. So I joined the No Kings March there, which was great.
Which makes me want to ask one other question of VICKI QUADE, our guest in the neighborhood. Rabbi Saul Solomon asked this of Darius DeHaas a week or two ago, the singer and actor. He said, if you were asked to, if it was on your, would you play at the Kennedy Center? Would you do Late Night Catechism or one of those shows? No, at the Trump.
I don't think I would.
Wow.
I'm a Chicagoan. That'll tell you a lot right there. So
Enough said. So,
yeah,
last question for Vicky. What are you looking forward to most in 2026?
oh goodness gracious, world peace.
Yeah, good luck. Pick something else.
I personally am looking to do. I have a lot of bookings already in 2026. I hope to be doing more, and just continue to make people laugh. You know, so it truly is a joy to be on stage and to hear that laughter, and it's what really keeps you going. So I think people need it, and as long as I can do it, I'm right there. So.
Well, we are thrilled, as always, to have VICKI QUADE right there with us in the neighborhood. Much more success, much more bingo and stand-up comedy and nunnery and funnery with VICKI QUADE for you in 2026. Thanks so much for being with us.
Happy New Year.